Hello, chat. We are here after our brief little holiday break, which will soon be holiday break part 2 because we're smack dab in the middle of the holidays. Where's
It's pesky American holidays.
I know, right?
This is why we need to get rid of the American experiment.
Did I just hear get rid
of
the American experiment?
It failed, and we need to do something else now.
Now we're speaking my language. What are we doing?
We'll have to figure that out.
What a great start.
It'll be a surprise.
Just for the sake of the FBI agent that's absolutely listening to this, that was all a joke.
Or was
it? You need to
or
do
was
something.
it?
Yeah, hi, Mr. PK9614. I apologize on behalf of you that you had to listen to this from your FBI. No, I'm kidding.
Links them the textbook definition of satire.
Someone who was probably alt-tab just freaked the fuck out and just immediately went back to the Twitch.
You literally just read you just picked a random person watching and read their whole username out.
That's crazy. But yes, we go into the swamp today. And by we, I mean the party.
Hell yeah.
And you'll be joining us.
Yeah.
And you know what the swamp is full of? Water. And you know what's not on your desk? Yeah, that's right. You know what to do.
I don't like all this mention of water.
Dirk wouldn't. Yes, chat. Do
Dirk would never.
Take care of yourselves. Or don't. I'm not your mother.
I do have a brief announcement I'd like to make.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So over Thanksgiving, the day that we were hilariously not live, it was announced that a contest I entered for Hatsune Miku, I won it. And so I write music as no straight answer. If anyone is going to Miku Expo next year, one of my songs will be on the set list.
Hell yeah.
I'm clapping right now. You can't hear me because of my...
Thank you.
World premiere.
Oh, no. We're not doing that.
Everybody's got their voice mod set up, and I can't do it mine.
You're listening to Lupin NSA.
Stop. All right.
Got you.
Not the how.
Everyone say goodbye to Podcut. It was a nice.
The Podcut experiment is over.
It's the baby. We pet the baby here.
We do pet the baby.
We do
pet the baby.
But yes, chat and anyone tuning in, give a round of applause to Lupin. Big claps.
Yes.
Woo.
Big claps.
But yeah, if everyone's good and ready, we'll hop on in because we got a lot to get through.
I am prepared.
Alrighty. Let's see here. There he is. And yes, you all see Garion and his shack. And he, of course, has his trusty radio at the ready.
All right. I was trying to figure this thing out now. I had to label it. We've got a start button here. Let's dive in.
Oh my god, I just hit my mic. I'm so sorry.
Gavin dropped the radio.
Cannon, yeah, Gavin dropped it.
Yeah. Garion casually drops the radio. It's fine. It's built tough.
Last time, the party settled in after helping Mariana, and she rewarded the party with bands that enhanced their abilities. Dirk's even making him more socially aware and humble. Very surprising. Afterwards, they took some time to unwind, relaxing at the tavern, and going on night walks. During both of their walks, Ogun and Gyro both ran into a werewolf. Ogun leaving the fella alone after tailing him and falling from a tree, and Gyro assisting him after doing some journaling near the ritual circle that Podkut made. After Gyro helped the werewolf return to his normal form, he found that it was Rafnir, and explained that he'd killed a priest and he'd tried to get assistance from them regarding his lycanthropy, and the ritual hurt him, which caused him to lash out. He buried the priest and he asked Gyro for help in maybe finding out more info on them from the sheriff if he found the time. After everyone went to bed for the night, Podkut visited Mariana, and using his magic, he charmed her into following him to his ritual circle. In an attempt to contact his friend Nalka, he performed a ritual in which he briefly made contact with someone who got the communication. Mariana, when she regained awareness, took to calming and consoling Podkut, taking him back to the tavern. And along the way, Podkut spotted the torn-off robes of one of the priests from earlier, and he recognized the symbol. Podkut, shortly after, fell asleep, but not before Mariana promised to look into the symbol for Podkut, and reassured him that if Bear had promised to look into it for him, that he'd likely keep his word. Podkut was returned to bed without the party knowing, and the next morning, Gyro helped to cheer Podkut up. The group went to meet me, some of the party meeting me for the first time, and I mentioned the things that they needed to acquire, including the heart of a dragon, a pint of blood from the Tyrant of the Hollows, 5 pounds of fruit from an elder sun tree, and a vial of fluid from a great old one. Alternatively, if the group could somehow get their hands on a wish stone, they could forgo the other ingredients, but it'd be much harder to come by, as they're exceedingly rare. The group was told to stop back by before they left Yesterhill, as Bear had something for the party. Gyro and Podkut swung by the sheriff's office, and Gyro inquired about the symbol of the priest that Rafnir dealt with. Sheriff Huxley told them that it was an organization called the Order of the 11th Fate, a group devoted to a deity of some sort, and that resides in a fortress in the swamps to the north. After thanking the sheriff, the two stopped by to say farewell to Mariana, and then paid Rafnir a visit, relaying the information they were told. Rafnir mentioned that he'd likely be paying those priests another visit himself. Meanwhile, Dirk had managed to get himself a date with someone who said they'd meet with him near the swamps in the following days, and Ogun did some window shopping, and the group then reconvened at my house, where Bear's surprise awaited. And that ends this log. Also, we have another question written in. I'd like for each of you to describe a childhood friend.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Who are you doing this radio for? Who are you? You're airing our business to everybody.
It's for my own records right now, Dirk.
Well, can you stop?
No. Would you like to answer the question first?
No, I didn't have any childhood friends. Except for my first wife.
That's not a friend.
I mean, it kind of worked. They were my best friend for a while.
When did you get married?
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be that they were friends first, and then they developed something larger. It's actually quite a beautiful relationship.
I was about 8 years old, and my father was very mad at me because I was walking in a very gay way. So he made me marry a seal, and that seal was my first wife, until he made me kill it a couple of months afterwards.
It's not where I was thinking the story was going.
Right.
Okay. Oh, that caught me off guard.
Would anyone else like to answer that question?
Child, my best friend, Elliot, he was always sort of my more rational side, I guess you could say. Kind of, like to look before he leapt.
Not a bad quality to have.
Yeah, I kind of miss it.
Are they still around?
Yeah. Just, well, we haven't talked in a while.
Maybe you ought to check in on them.
I guess I'll go. Yeah, I had a childhood friend. Her name was Rose. Unfortunately, we didn't have that good of a relationship as I got older. Lives just went two different directions, unfortunately.
That happens a lot. Happened to me. So I understand that firsthand. I'm sure your paths will cross again. What about you, Podgood?
There's always Naka. Naka has always been there, since last year. Podgood didn't really make friends in cave. Everyone else likes shiny things, and Podgood likes coal. But Naka likes coal too. Naka likes coal, fire, orange leaves, flying, clouds, and Podgood, and magic too.
Seems you know a lot about your friend.
Naka is always there, and Podgood is always there for Naka. That's what best friends are.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Podgood. Well, I suppose that answers today's question. Let's delve in and see what these folks get up to.
Alrighty. We pick up with you all reconvening at Bear's. Well, at Garian's. Waiting on Bear, rather. Let's see. There's Chester Hale. Yes. You guys, after your shopping for one of you, Dirk picking up a date, and Podcut and Gyro going and seeing a couple of people, you guys reconvene at Garian's. And waiting there for you is Bear. Let me Here's Bear. He'll smile and nod at you guys as you approach.
Howdy.
Bear!
Hello.
Good to see you folks. I've been researching for the past couple days, and I thought you might need maybe something to help you out while you're traveling.
Is it free?
Come again?
Is it free, whatever you're giving us?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh my god, give it to me.
Bear will roll up the sleeve of his shirt, and you see there's a marking on his arm that looks like a lizard. And with the flat of his claw, he taps on it. And springing forth from this marking is as though it peels itself off of his arm and plops down on the ground before growing to its full size. You see this large six-legged lizard. It has these kind of glowing night blue eyes. It has kind of a starlight pattern on its belly and is wearing some kind of harness and has what look to be bags for storage along its sides. Bear will pet this lizard.
This here is Sidus. I figured you folks might need some form of transport if you're going to be going all over the place. And Sidus can service it for you. He's real nice. He's a Stardust Tegu. He's a fey creature.
I walk over to pet him. Like Ogun walks over to pet him.
And yeah, you'll happily accept the pet. And see, he kind of licks his tongue out and closes his eyes as you pet him.
But yeah, I'll leave him in your care. He can hunt his own food. But for the most part, we'll just serve as good transportation for you. And should you get in any danger, or, you need a trek on foot or go into town or anywhere you can't squeeze him in, he'll turn into a marking on one of you.
I call dibs. He's mine.
I
That's
like
okay.
kind of hold up my
Parker has
hand.
Winky.
I'm driving.
Ogun holds up his hand.
Dirk sits in the driver's seat on this lizard.
How big exactly is it
He
compared to
is
Dirk?
Wait,
big
yeah.
enough to seat 6 people.
Okay, so Dirk counts for
Including
5
Dirk.
of those. So I don't know what you guys are doing.
Dirk probably counts for 3 people, so I think it more like fits like all of us.
Yeah, it fits all of you. You could probably fit like one other person comfortably, and if you squeeze, you could probably fit 2 if you needed to.
Pocket will gently hold Gyro's ears, looking at Silas, and get a little shy.
Sidus will kind of look over at you, Potcut, and he, unlike, mammals where they just kind of, they're very expressive, he only has so much range of expression, but as best as he can, he kind of closes his eyes and gives kind of a reptilian smile.
Okay, Pucka needs to be brave, right? Gyro, you're not scared of Lizard, are you?
Nah, we have a few types of tegu up near Rykot. This one's a bit large, but
What's the order? How are we sitting on this thing? Dirk is in the front seat, obviously.
Yeah, that is up to the other three of you.
While they're getting their seating order, Potcut will excitedly get off Gyro and get Bear's attention by going,
Hey, Bear!
and he'll start like skipping towards him.
Yeah.
Look!
He's gonna reach into his owl cloak, and he's gonna pull out the healing potion that he gave him all the way back when they first met, and say,
Look! Puckcut still has healing potion that Bear gave to Puckcut. Puckcut hasn't had to use it yet.
Oh, glad you've been safe. By the way, about the symbol you showed me, I did learn a couple of things.
he starts nodding his head.
11!
Right. You probably learned a bit too. Yeah, they're the Order of the 11th Fate. And they've got several fortresses kind of strewn across Stromholland. I think they have about 3 or 4 of them. I know there's one in the Stardust Waste near the city of Bismuth.
And one in mountains near Boomwater.
Right. Okay, so you know where 2 of them are. I'll see if I can't figure out where the rest are.
Oh, and Bear. Don't forget to say hi to Mariana.
Oh, of course. I was actually going to swing by there before I head back south.
Okay, good. Thank you, Bear.
Of course. And before you folks head off, I just wanted you to know that Garen and I are going to be doing our part too. Of course, you guys are going to be in the thick of it, and it's dangerous work. But we're going to do what we can too. We're going to see if we can't find a wish stone. It seems like it's an impossible task, but they're out there. I've seen one before.
well, we'll be counting on you.
And anything we can find, or anything that will help you, we'll send your way. Promise.
Can you give us some more money?
We've got money, big guy.
Yeah, but I want more money.
I roll my eyes.
Well, you're heading to Broodwater. I'm sure there's plenty of folk willing to pay.
Like Ogun just sighs at that.
I don't know. I'm not very liked in Broodwater for some reason.
Well, maybe you can change that.
Okay, whatever.
Well, I'm not going to hold you folks up. It's good seeing you again. And I hope Sidus is real useful for you. He's a good fella.
I look at Sidus and crouch down a little bit, and I'm like, we'll be counting on you too, okay?
And Sidus kind of nod and kind of nuzzle against your hand.
Pocket will get on a knee towards Blinky and say,
Okay, Blinky, be nice to Big Lizard, and Big Lizard will be nice to you.
Blinky he kind of wags his tail and goes over to Sidus and looks up at him. Sidus will kneel down and they kind of boop snoots.
"Aw."
Cute.
All right. With that, Pocket will trust Sidus and will scale and get on the back seat.
And I will send Sidus's information. Dirk, if you're gonna be the mark bearer, then I would put it in your inventory. It's not technically in your inventory, but you know.
Yes, I've got it.
There we go. Let me format this.
I kind of glance at Ogun.
There we go.
Yep.
Nothing. Just thought you were a little quiet.
Yeah, just even thought about heading back home. Is all.
But
Well-
for chat, Sidus has saddlebags and can store a couple of things in it. Can store up to 20 load worth of stuff. Sidus has an adaptability harness which regulates his body temperature and protects him from the elements. And then, of course, he can shrink down to be a mark on whoever chooses arm.
Oh, wait, is it only arm? If it's only the arm, I don't want it.
I'll do it. Ogun will do it.
Well, if Ogun's gonna take it, if I don't take it, then Dirk doesn't want to give it away.
Wow.
He's just silently disappointed.
Yes, it is on the arm. If you ever enter combat while on Sidus will gently let you off and then revert to mark form. Sidus is a non-combatant.
All right.
Oh.
But yeah,
Okay. Dirk hits the gas and puts Titus into third gear.
It's crazy. what is even the harness on this Teku look like? Is it more like a horse situation
it's
or
kind of like a horse lead.
Okay.
It's like the range of a
Well-
horse.
While we're traveling, if it's gonna take an hour, can Potcut use one of his features?
Sure.
Potcut, while everyone is traveling, is going to pull out his little journal full of leaves and twigs and such, and he's going to use one of his features, Doomweaver, in order to swap out two of the spells.
Ooh.
What is the name of that feature? What is
Weaver?
Doomweaver.
Why does our baby have Doomweaver?
That's a good question.
Oh, Doom as in like DOOM.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard Dune like the sands.
No, Doom!
Great.
I heard Dune like the
hang
movie.
on. While I'm doing that... Oh, Jesus Christ, you rolled a net one. Okay, hang on.
Uh-oh.
I offer something for fun as downtime while we're riding, and while I'm copying and pasting spell stuff in the background.
Let's see. But what were you rolling?
I'm just rolling something for fun.
Okay.
Flavor moment.
But yeah, if you guys had any last reservations before you guys head off from Yesterhill, now's the time.
I think I bought everything I needed, so not quite sure.
Anyone
Let me
else?
see, actually. Let me make sure.
Dirk waves at the person he's dating and like does a donut in the lizard motorcycle and rides off without him. He's making his own way here.
Important thing. The person you're dating actually would have told you to meet in Broodwater.
Oh, I wanted to leave them behind on purpose.
Well, they said they're gonna meet you back in Broodwater. They mentioned that they are from Broodwater.
Damn it. Oh, I am surprised they chose to date me then. They knew what they were getting into. I don't know why.
While we're riding out, if we're exiting the town, as we leave Yesterhale, and Pocket is writing in his journal, he kind of starts kicking and like crossing his legs a bunch, and you just hear him humming in the back, just going.
And for you guys riding on the back of a big lizard, the riding is surprisingly smooth. Mostly due to Sidus having 6 legs.
Mhm.
Also, very important minor detail, there is a little like spot on the harness for Blinky to sit safely on and not
Hey.
slide off.
That's good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
As we ride, Pocket's humming begins to sound more distorted, and he starts like quivering a little as he goes, frantically looking left and right.
Something up, Podcut?
No.
All right, what am I?
That
What
wasn't
can I
very
roll?
convincing.
Yeah, what can I roll? Hold on. That's a vibe. Give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead and make a vibe check.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I roll another nat 1!
Oh, God.
Well, you got it out of the way, I guess.
Well, I rolled a 6, and in order to get it accurate, I needed a 14. But I'm pretty sure I still beat that.
The signs show easy, then I will say he's like quivering, he's constantly like kicking, crossing his legs, and trying to hum and distract himself. He's trying not to interrupt the ride because he has to go potty.
God damn it. And it's just, and Dirk's driving, so it's just like, well, he's not gonna make us stop, so. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I have a bottle in my inventory. Hold on, Pocket. I got an old thing that I used to do whenever I would go on long road trips and had to do stuff.
Sorry.
Just hold it in, Pocket. We're only 3 days away from Broodwater.
I do not have a
Come on.
bottle.
Pocket has to go potty.
I
Hold
don't
it
have a
in.
bottle. God dang it.
Dirk, please stop.
Fine, whatever, if you guys are going to be annoying about it. Akira slides the lizard.
I'm like, all right,
He's gonna run over to a bush.
mental note: keep bottles on me because that might end up being a problem.
So yeah, you bring Sidus to a stop. Podcut, you find a bush nearby. You guys notice you've made pretty good time. You've made it well past Podcut's ritual circle by now, and you guys are on the edge of the bog.
Okay, all better now.
Dirk is very upset. Alright, no more stops, anybody.
Okay. Can Pocket have water?
You guys give him your water. I've got mine.
Dirk, you don't even have water.
Yes, it's... Whiskey counts as water, basically, for drinking purposes.
I shake my head and produce one of the 3 water skins in my bag.
Puck before
Small sips now, okay?
Okay.
Before he mounts back on, he's gonna grab some of like the leaves and the moss from the edge of the swamp and add it to his into his owl feather cloak, and then just quickly get back on.
Yeah.
As we begin to take off again, I find myself staring in the direction of the ritual circle.
It is still there. It's faded a little bit, perhaps with morning rain, but it's still there.
Oh wait, is it raining?
Not now, but it might have rained before everybody got up.
Oh, okay. I guess then, when we resume the ride, Potcut will tap Ogun's shoulder and go,
Ogun, look! Puckcut found a funny leaf.
and he's just gonna pull out moss.
Oh,
Funny leaf, where?
pardon me.
Dirk
It's just,
swerves the lizard and we almost crashed into a tree.
fuck! It's like all of us jerk to the side. I just go, fucking hell, Dirk, keep your eyes on him. Keep your eyes on, like, Ford.
I can multitask.
Apparently not if you're gonna swerve like that, man.
Put backseat driving me.
Maybe if you didn't fucking nearly kill us, I wouldn't have to.
Puckcut is sorry.
It's not your fault, it is. Alright, Parker, let me see what you got.
Look! Funny leaf.
And he just shows you a bunch of swamp moss.
Yep.
Ogun doesn't really have the heart to tell him that it's not a leaf, but he really wants to inspect the moss to make sure that there's nothing like potentially dangerous inside of it. He's just like, Parker, can I see that for like really quick?
Okay.
All right, and what do I got to roll for that? Hold on.
Just perception.
Checking for like ticks or something.
Just like look, like both Ogun and I as me know that sometimes swamp moss just has like stuff in it that you want to make sure that sure that it's not in there.
Wait. Drawful, write this down, moss mimic.
God, fucking. Oh wait, that's a 7.
Not moss mimic.
Wait, can Dirk speak to the moss?
So that's my perception is an 11. Well,
You could speak with the moss, yes, with your hat.
Yeah,
I got
Dirk
I got an
wants to
11 out of 7.
Looking at it, it doesn't seem like there's anything necessarily wrong with it. You do see like a dead pill bug in there, but that doesn't really seem harmful.
Hey, there's a little bug in there.
Ooh, a snack.
Pocket eats it.
Crunchy.
speak. Dirk would like to ask the moss if it is a leaf.
You ask the moss if it's a leaf.
Yeah. Sorry if that's offensive.
No, I am not a leaf. I am me.
Podcut, this isn't a leaf. It said so itself.
Huh? Oh. Okay. Sorry, Moss.
Apologize. Yes. You should be sorry. It's very upset right now.
Oh, sorry, Moss. Puckcut is very sorry.
I am not upset. But only Dirk can hear this.
Potcut will look at Ogun and say,
Ogun.
Yep.
Oh.
Sorry.
Are
Sorry.
you good?
I had I had to briefly answer something. Sorry. What was that?
Where are leaves? If this is Ogun's home, what is Ogun's home like? Are there big leaves, little leaves, green leaves, yellow leaves? Ooh,
Oh,
what kind of bugs
well-
are there?
Oh, well, I didn't really live in the leafy part of Brewwater. I actually live closer toward the city.
What? You're a city boy? I thought I found like one thing in common when you said you were from Broodwater, and it doesn't even count.
I told you I told you my family owns a magic shop. What do you think? We opened a magic shop in the middle of the swamp?
Yeah. Like a true Broodwaterite.
At the mention of magic, Puckut's left brow is gonna twitch a little, and he just scratches his eye and goes,
You okay, Pocket?
Yeah, eyes itchy.
All right, well, just make sure it's not coming from that moss, because I took a look at it, but I didn't get a good enough look at it.
Okay.
Puckut will look up at the sky and ask,
Do we have to do campfire?
That really depends on where we land. Typically, if we live in the city, if we go towards the city, we might find an inn or something. But if we end up going towards like the swamp area, actually, it probably still wouldn't be a good idea to light a fire. You don't want many things out there knowing that you're there.
Okay, but
Puckut is jumping up and down in his seat, very excited, and says,
Puckut can show you all how to make campfire. It's fun.
How do you know how to make campfires? Don't condescend to be kid. What I'm gonna
Puckut
do
is
teach you how to make the best bonfire snack. More. Patented
What's
Dirk. It's something I made up.
Okay, Dirk.
Ogun like moves over to Gyro. It's like, he didn't make that up. That's been a thing in the city for a while.
What are you whispering to him?
Don't worry about it.
I will
Did he even
crash
under
this
water?
car and kill us all.
You almost did already.
Yeah, so you know I could do it.
Just keep driving.
Can we stop again?
I gotta use the
Why?
bathroom?
and cut.
Oh, God.
As you all press on, you start to get into the swamp proper. It's very humid. It's humid. You can smell the very earthy smells of the bog beneath you. Sidus seems to be moving just fine through the very deep slopping mud that makes up most of the ground here. But Dirk, since you are driving, I'd like for you to make me a, I believe this would be a nature check.
It's so weird to use the verb driving for this.
I mean, that's technically what it is, but yeah.
I love the music already.
You ain't heard nothing yet. Yeah, go ahead and make me a nature check, Dirk.
I will make a nature check. Good at those. $13, which beats an 8.
All right. Looking at the various paths here in the mud, it's not as obvious as it would be traveling more solid ground, but there is definitely a more trekked path where you can see the treads of cartwheels, and you can see like hoof prints and other various markings in the mud where people have been through, and following that, you're able to get on the most direct path to Broodwater.
Dirk's in his element. He's doing like Mario Kart World tricks, jumping off the trees and such.
Oh my God.
Do we come across like any carts or like people coming by on wagons?
No, you don't pass anyone. But why don't you roll me a d10?
Dirk's driving.
Like
Should he
one
do it?
of us, or just all of us can?
Just one of you.
Okay.
Dirk's gonna do it.
I'm kind of imagining that Dirk says he's in his element doing Mario Kart World tricks and stuff, but it's kind of like Pyrovision from TF2.
Kinda.
It's Mario Kart World Tricks, but like we're in an intermission, so we're just driving straight and doing nothing.
Right.
I got a 3.
A 3. So, as you're going the path, Sidus kind of skids to a stop, and in the middle of the path in front of you is just this enormous pile of shit.
What? What?
Ew.
What?
Are we
covers
sure?
his nose in front of his scarf.
And you can see what look to be a massive set of footprints that are leading northward away from it.
Can I see if I know what those footprints are?
Yeah, I'll make me a nature check. I'll give you favor.
Oh, a favor? Okay, so let me see. That's...
Can Dirk also make this
So-
roll?
Yeah.
Try and speak
And I'll give
over
you
it.
favor as well.
Alright, so that's 12 out of 15.
I got a 17 out of 8.
Okun, you're not quite sure what this could be. There are a lot of very large and dangerous things that live in the swamp. Dirk, you're able to piece together that this is perhaps belonging to a skunk ape, an elder one, judging by the size.
Dirk looks very smugly at Ogun, who is not able to figure out what this is. He shakes his head and is like, typical city slicker. This is a skunk ape. A very large one.
What's a slicker?
I'm not sure if we study those in monsters.
Not like I didn't know what it was, it's just I'd never seen one that big.
Jaro,
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
let you make a nature check.
Okay. Well, I passed it.
It rings a bell.
16 to 14.
It was definitely included in the cryptids chapter. The skunk ape is a large, hairy creature with a body very similar to a primate and a large skunk-like tail. They have a horrid kind of smog spray that they can spray to defend themselves, and they're generally very strong. They're very muscular. They're also very territorial.
Actually, now that I think about it, we have a skunk ape in our party.
I was about to say you're just describing Dirk.
It's like Okun was just like giggles to himself at that.
As you're saying
Dirk is
this,
a skunk?
as you're saying this, Dirk farts and he's like, "That was swamp gas." Are we gonna kill this skunk ape? This would be a good side quest.
I mean, we
I mean,
gotta
it's-
see if we're gonna be able. I mean, I just think we should probably see if there's a job for it in town before we do anything, because we'd rather not kill it and we don't do anything for it.
Ow.
I just kind of like glance at the pile and I'm like, but is this really like blocking our way? Can't we just go around?
Sidus starts to walk around it.
Good boy.
Ugh. Bye, big poo poo. Yeah.
And as you guys continue towards Broodwater, there's a very thick fog that begins to roll in. And at first it's subtle. And it's definitely something Dirk, you and Okun would have been used to the bog and the surrounding area getting kind of foggy. especially more towards the morning time like it is now. But the fog continues to roll in, and before long, you can't see more than a couple of feet in front of you, and Sidus kind of slows his pace a little bit, not able to see the dead trees that are passing by and not wanting to run into anything on accident.
Dirk tries to whip him back into top speed.
You try and
Yeah.
do that, and Sidus you feel his body kind of tense. And he comes to a stop. And you can see that you guys are in kind of a clearing. It's more open, and you can see up ahead what looks like the dim light of embers, perhaps from a fire of some sort.
I hate the fire! Hello?
He's gonna wave.
They might be able to hear you, but see you in this fog.
That's okay.
Pot gonna start pulling out his tinder torch from his owl feather cloak.
Popcut has torch.
No.
I wouldn't light up like this amount of fire, that kind of fire around here quite yet, Pot could.
Okay.
Why,
How
what's
do we
wrong?
see?
Dirk wants to try and sneak over to this fire.
Okay, Dirk, make me a stealth check.
I don't know why I did this. My sneak is awful. I got
Good
an
luck.
11 out of 16.
I'm gonna follow his lead and do the same thing. Hold on.
All right, sneak check.
I will stay with Potcut.
Yeah, let's stay on the lizard.
That is a 7 out of 6.
So, the two of you start to sneak towards this fire. And with each step closer, the air feels a bit thicker. It's as though the fog is growing more and more dense as you go closer and closer to this fire. You can vaguely make out the shape of a tent as you are sneaking closer. And you get about 15 feet from this tent before the both of you notice the shadow of something move. Whatever is moving in the fog is huge and looming. The fog slowly starts to dissipate away, only hovering towards the edges of this clearing you're in. You can see there is a kind of a brownish tint in front of you and a very thick smattering of blood that trails out from its entrance flap and a dead fire next to it. And looming just beyond the tent is a strange amorphous blob. Two of them. At first glance, they might have looked like strange, almost fleshy rocks. As the fog kind of rolls out, Potkut, you and Gyro see this as well. These large mounds of flesh start to move, almost slithering towards you. And that's when you see it clearly. These two giant flesh blobs are conjoined together by a string of ribbons of what look like sinew and flesh that join them together. On one of them, you see a series of mouths, rows of teeth that come to a needle point, about 4 rows in each mouth, and mouths covering the entire thing. The other one, a series of hands that reach out, thin, gangly fingers and corkscrew fingernails that come to sickly points. This creature starts to move towards you. As it does, I need all of you to make me a nature check. I'll take nature or mysticism, actually.
Which one is better?
I got 10 on both, so
I succeeded on my nature check.
Both of them are the same for me, so sure.
I'll
And
do
I-
mysticism, and I rolled 11 over 10.
17! So I can do either one. I'll do mysticism.
With previous monster studies rolls, can I argue any favor or something?
This one's a bit different.
Okay. Nature or what'd you say? Mysticism?
Yeah, or
They're
mysticism.
both the same for me. Nat 20.
Yo!
And so it begins.
My monster studies went really well.
Some of you are very aware of what this is, although it takes you a moment to come to the conclusion as to what you're looking at exactly. Gyro, as this thing becomes visible to you, you know immediately what this thing is. This is a scar mutant. This is someone who's succumbed to their moon scar. Someone who has lost their humanity and has become this creature, this abomination. And by the looks of it, this seems to be two someones, as their flesh ribbons that are going between them link them together. You can see the faint glow of what their moon scars once were, on where their bodies perhaps once were, when they were able to be made out of this abstract mess in front of you.
Potcut's gonna gasp and cover his mouth with his scarf and hide behind Gyro.
Potcut just hears me go, oh no.
Ogun, upon getting that arcane vibe rising off the back of his neck, I don't think Gyro and Potcut don't see this, but I think if Dirk is paying attention, which I doubt he is, he kind of sees Ogun's eyes have a mystical blue veil over them as he points his hand back and summons his lamp to his hand. So basically it disappears from where we're sitting on can I remember the lizard's name? From where we're sitting on Sidus, and it basically dematerializes and then rematerializes in Ogun's hand as he stands up, points his lamp in the direction of the Scar Mutant and opens, and instead of letting any light point out at the little flap that's on the front of it, essentially opens the blue flame at it and points it at the Scar Mutant.
As you do this, the light from your lantern, the flame that you're holding up to it, the reflection of it dances along this thing's complete moon scar. And it stops for a moment before it begins to rush forward at you.
I fire a moat at it before it reaches.
Yeah, go ahead and make that attack roll.
All right, so let me see. What does it need? What do I need to do for that? Hold on. And I have to make a craft check. Okay.
Oh my god, they're massive.
I was not kidding.
Craft is 12. So
with respect to the fact that I recognized
18.
What it was, I am also going to assume we aren't surprised.
You are not surprised, no.
And so I will also make my own roll.
Okay, so that was an 18 and...
In fact, Gyro, since you got a nat 20, I'm gonna give you a choice of one of their features to reveal, so you've done a successful scan action.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a d12 to see what it gets of damage, and that is a 9. So I guess the one directly in front of me just gets 9, hit with 9, just 9 fire damage. Because it's definitely within range of my lantern, so just 9 fire damage.
So if it's a choice between one of the two, I guess I'll pick the Fanged Head since it's closest to Ogun.
Okay.
And that will also be the target of my attack.
Cool.
Assuming it lands.
Sure.
Roll with favor. And I will be using my shotgun. I believe that hits. It's been a while. Yes. 2. Oh, how far away is it from me? Click. Excellent. Okay, perfect. 2d4.
That and that. Okay.
And that will be an additional 5 piercing on the Fanged Head.
Alrighty. Yeah, the Fanged Head is definitely vulnerable right now. I'm gonna send its traits here in just a second. Where's vulnerable? There we go. Okay. The Scar Mutant twins have the following traits: Twinned, Bite of 1,000 Needles, Full Moon Feast, Blight Ray, and Scratch Infection. The top 3 would be up for grabs for the Fanged Head, and then
I also
the
forgot
other.
I moved back this far, but yeah.
The bottom 2 are for the Fingerhead.
I don't like the sound of infection.
So I will reveal Full Moon Feast.
Okay. I'll grab that.
We got this.
Alright. Full Moon Feast. It is a melee attack that costs 2 resolve, has a 10-foot reach. It does require a recharge after it's used. If you fail against it, you are grappled by its tongue. At the end of the grappled target's next turn, it's chewed up, taking 2d8 holy, and then is spit out another entity that it can see. And both the creature that gets spit out and the target fall prone.
Sting.
I like that.
Who would like to roll? Who would like to flip the initiative coin?
Ogun, you fired at it first. You do it, and you better not fail.
All right, we going heads or tails?
You make the choice.
I think that's
All
fair.
No
All right,
pressure.
fine. All right, fine. I'm going heads.
No pressure.
It is in fact heads.
All right. You guys
Nice.
are going first. Just a note. This entire map is difficult terrain. Because you are in a...
Oh.
Does that not affect me and Dirk because we've been used to this, or does it affect us equally?
I would say it affects you equally, unfortunately.
Great.
Best of luck. Whoever would like to go first, you are up. But good luck.
Wait.
Pocket.
Can Dirk have his aura, his stink?
Yeah, let me add that to you.
Woohoo!
Pocket could go first if you guys need be.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so. First thing Pocket is going to do is spend 1 point of resolve to put a contract of spite onto the twin-fingered head.
Alrighty.
So we get favor against the fingered head, but it has Pocket is hindered for that. Alright, and I have 3 resolve. I'm going to spend 2 of it throwing a bolt of flame at the twin finger head.
Go for it.
That's a 19. I was so close.
Ooh.
And that's 2d6 fire. 6 fire damage total.
Alright.
And with his last bit of resolve, Pocket is gonna go. He's gonna throw his owl cloak forward and cast Vanish on himself.
Good call, Pocket.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move 30 feet this way. And that'll be my turn. That's all my resolve.
Alright, who's up?
Okay, that's still within. Oh, that's well within range. Okay, cool.
Gyro. Can you take your turn and then also use my cool new rune I got you? The song thing.
Actually, I was just about to say that I'm going to just quickly shout to everyone, like, to try to keep their distance. Mostly because you don't want to end up in that thing's maw. And then you will. Then I will shout for the bird that I have been blessed with.
You're welcome.
I raise my arm to the sky and I'm like, Jet, need your help.
And your pygmy falcon jet will fly to you.
The best I can really do, because Dirk is unfortunately very melee oriented, if I recall. I'm going to command Jet to bring its flock and assist Dirk.
Alrighty.
This will provide half cover to Dirk until the next turn. Our next turn.
Cool.
And for now, I will pause and let others act.
Alright. Dirk or Ogun?
Well, Dirk with the added help wants to go in. Dirk will step up. Wait, how close do I need to get? This should be close enough with my added bugbear reach. He wants to hit this thing with his hammer 2 times.
All right.
Oh wait,
go for it.
first, before he does that, he wants to set up his rune stamp in the damage form. Then he will attack this thing 2 times.
Cool.
The first one with advantage because of the help from the bird. And he got a 19.
That'll hit.
D8 plus a D4. Plus nothing else, I don't think.
Yeah, just a D4.
I got 7, but
7.
the D4 will explode if I get a 4 because of my magical cool.
Let's see.
That's 2 more damage.
All right. So 9.
I roll again, and I hit again.
Nice, nice.
That's 10 more damage.
Yeah, you take a pretty big hit out of it. You see, as you slam your hammer into this, you hear some of its teeth kind of shattering. And it spits a few of them out, and you see it open the maw closest to you, and those teeth regrow very quickly.
Hell yeah, I'm so good at this. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Ogun?
All right. Since I don't want to get anywhere near this thing, because I am squishy, and I believe, let me see, that's within 30, that's within 20. Oh, wait, hold on. That's within 20. That still works. I am going to do the moon flame lantern one more time on the twin fanged head, and that means I'm gonna have to do me a craft check. If I remember correctly, I gotta get above a 12. Yep, I gotta get above a 12.
Damn it.
Hold on.
Hey,
I do, yeah, because we did take a risk. I do have a fate die. I'll roll a D, so I can roll a D4. Wait, is it a D4? Yeah, it's a D4.
Yes, D4.
yeah, it's a D4.
Hey, that works. So I'm well within range, and that is a D12 of damage because it's within range of the lamp. God damn it!
Oh, good job.
I'm gonna do it again because I'm just gonna spend a resolve and do it again. God damn it! I still have all 4. Yeah, I still have all 4 of my resolve. I'm gonna spend 1 more resolve. There we go. Another. Haha! So that is 12 damage total to this to the twin fanged head.
Yeah,
And that is 12 damage. That is 12 fire damage total to the twin fanged head.
Alrighty.
Oh, I have a question. Does my rune damage stance thing activate again on Ogun's turn?
Yes, it does.
Woohoo! Add 2 more damage on top of that.
So okay, so that's 14 damage to 14
You're
fire
welcome.
damage to the twin fang.
right.
And for my last bit of resolve, because I have one more thing, I'm just gonna shoot my gun at it. For that. DR6. I forget what is DR6. Danger rating 6.
Difficulty.
This is difficulty.
Oh, so I just got.
So 6 or higher.
6. Okay. And I'm using since I still have it, I'm going to be using like the blazing ammo for it. That's 6 on a D20.
Yeah, on a D20. Yep.
Ah!
Nice.
Very nice.
So that is D4. That's 3 more fire damage.
All right.
Okay.
Also, just as a refresher, should you guys wish to uncover what they can do, you can scan, not just using resolve, but you can also sacrifice mobility.
Right.
I will spend some mobility to do an assessment.
And I have mobility to spare to do it, so I guess I will too.
It's 10 mobility.
Let me double check. Resolve. It does cost all of your mobility. Although,
all of your mobility.
I would
Oh,
say,
damn.
honestly, I would just say half, and I'm going to update it.
Okay.
Half, yeah. That's like at half.
Rounding
that's still
up or
30 for
down?
me.
Rounded down.
Hey, DM, I'm dumb. I'm going to move my token real quick because I realized I moved it 30 feet when I was only supposed to move 15. I apologize about
No,
that.
you're fine.
5. Okay, so I've got 30 left. And it's just an assess check, yeah?
Yep. It can be assess, perception, or vibe, actually.
Assess, perception, or vibe.
If I had to, let me see. Yes.
I failed, and I'm not going to spend fate to try to fix it.
Fair enough.
Perception is better, so I'm going to go with that. Let me see.
In the meantime, I'm going to use my synchronized breathing, my deep breathing feat, and take a hindered attack,
I'm going to go with perception. That beats
which
analytics.
rolled double 19s.
Yeah. Very nice.
Good job.
You already made a shot, too. So that's a crit.
Indeed. So that's
shit.
a crit. And that also means my free resolve attack just got me resolve.
It sure did.
So I'm gonna go ahead and declare that as my shotgun again, since I'm already have it aimed. And towards Fanged Head. That's 2d4.
I believe so.
2d4. Is it plus anything? I forgot.
It'd be plus anything if your mastery level feature gives you anything.
Got it.
Other than that, the crit would just be, I believe it's the maximum value added. If I'm remembering right.
I will be right back. I'll be right back. So if anything happens, just let me know. But I'll be right back. Just give me like 10 seconds.
You're good.
All right, good. Let's kill Ogun.
No.
Hey.
No. The crit is what? So
Let me double check.
I should really have the handbook open.
Yeah, you got the maximum value. So it'd be
Maximum
with
value.
2d4.
Yes. So 2d4 plus 8?
Yep. It's
11. 11 piercing.
Alrighty.
I will reset my Deadeye counter. And I will point my handgun at the fingerhead and spend one of my resolve to shoot at that normally now.
For it.
Which landed on an
Okay.
18. And that is 1d4, which is a little 1.
Every little bit counts. All right. And I believe Ogun was successful with the scan, so we're just waiting for Shada to get back.
Got it. Do I want to do anything else? I have 3 more resolve. It would cost 2 to shoot. Oh, wait. Okay, I need you to make a ruling actually, because Merciless is scary. Basically, if I roll a 15 or higher, I regain 1 resolve. Because I need a 5 to pass on my attack.
Let me check.
Do I regain the resolve after it is spent?
Let me double check. Is the regaining part of Merciless, or is it different?
Merciless is when you score a critical hit or pass an attack check with a ranged weapon by 10 or more, you regain 1 resolve. So basically, if I roll a 15 or higher, I get a resolve back.
Hey!
So yes, you would get that resolve back after.
Okay. So I still have 4 resolve. Yeah, I'll take 1 last shot.
But do remember
this time,
with each shot, your DR does.
It increases.
Yeah.
Yes. The first shot was free because it was hindered in through deep breathing. The second shot cost 1, and the third shot costs 2. So yes, 2. We will shoot at Fanged Head with the shotgun again.
Go for it.
Nat 1.
Oh,
It catches the bullet in its mouth.
Oh, that's not good.
Ogun, you, I believe, did scan successfully.
Yeah, yep, perception was 11, so yep, I got that. Yep, so, yeah, I think I did scan. I got it correctly, sorry.
Yeah, what trait did you want?
That was... Twinned.
Alrighty.
I want to see if it is what I think it is.
Here we go. Cross that out. Alright, twinned. The Scar Mutant has 2 bodies joined together that act and move independently. When one body is damaged or afflicted with a status, the other can choose to suffer the effects or damage in its place.
It is exactly what I thought it is. Okay, good to know.
One thing you would have seen as you guys have been dealing damage is you'd have seen the fleshy ribbons connecting them, kind of flexing as they kind of divvy up the damage they take.
So mostly it's just like they've been taking the same damage, just split between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Well, we've been unloading into them, so...
Alrighty.
I will spend 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, actually, never mind.
Don't forget it's difficult terrain.
yeah.
Yeah, I almost forgot. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna stay put, actually.
All right. Did anyone
Did I put
else
myself
have
back where
any
I was?
action?
We're all tapped out.
All
I
right.
am saving the last
Bring
of
it
my
on.
resolve for defensive measures if needed.
All right. It is the enemy turn. Let's see. The Fanged Head is going to try and lash out at you, Dirk. You can attempt a rush check if you want to dodge, but otherwise it's coming at you for a bite. You see one of the mouths on it extend out. You see that the flesh on it kind of stretch out towards you as these 4 rows of teeth begin to try and dig into you.
I will
have
try
half
to
cover.
dodge.
That is true.
How much mobility does it cost to dodge?
Depends on your armor type. I believe it's 10 with light and 15 with heavy. Let me double check.
Ouch. That's all of my mobility, but I will try to dodge.
1 second. Because it's not in the thingy.
Yeah, 10 with light and 15 with heavy.
Half cover. You have +2 to rush checks.
Oh, okay, good. That brings my 7 to a 9, which is not enough.
Unfortunately,
Damn.
you are going to take some damage. Oh, also something of note. Oh,
Oh
good.
god.
Your flame, when it hurt them, you could see their moon scars begin to glow. I'll let you make a mysticism or lore check.
This isn't 15, the lower 16, so hopefully this does me good. Damn it. Yeah, I don't get it.
What did you need to beat?
A 15 or a 16.
You're not sure what's happening, but it definitely reacted to your moon flame. Okay. Ouch.
You're dead.
Ouch.
That's a lot of dice you're rolling. Are you sure you got the right ones?
Dirk, you take 11 pierce damage.
Ow. Does pierce mean it goes through hip or harm or whatever?
No.
Okay. You.
And you are also bleeding.
Ouch.
Let's see. I gotta check something very important.
God, these things do 11 damage. That would have killed me.
Yeah.
You were
Oh
bleeding
yeah.
for
Yeah.
You're bleeding for 2 rounds, Dirk.
Okay. Oh. If I take 3 more of those attacks, I might go down.
No, you see, when I said it would have killed me, it's just like I have 4 harm and 9 hit points, and I'm like, that would have killed me.
Dirk is too weepy. He survived.
The fingerhead is going to slither forward as far as it can go. And let's see here. Yeah. You see it raise up a series of its fingers and fires a beam of purple energy towards you, Dirk, and Ogun. I need for both of you to make me an endure check.
Oh,
Can't I dodge it?
My god.
Normally,
No.
yes, but if it calls for a different type, then you would have to roll that type.
Can I have advantage?
I'm going to spend my last 2 resolve and grant Ogun favor on their endure.
No, can you do it for me, please? No.
Oh, that's.
I'm worried that Ogun is gonna get glass cannoned out of existence.
Because
Yeah,
my
yeah.
endure is my might plus fortitude, and both of those are 2. So
Yeah. I am firing somewhat manically at the fingerhead with both of my guns. It is just cover. It is not doing effective damage. But you have favor on your endure.
Wait, I just realized something. Do these guys take damage from the stink rune?
Yeah, are they taking damage?
Looking at them, you don't think they are, no.
Oh shit.
Can you spend multiple fate die on a single roll?
no.
No, you cannot, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Let me roll
I got a
another
1,
one.
2. We're in this together.
No, but he said he said with
Favor.
Gyro's favor. That's better.
Okay, a little better.
That's better.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
But it's better.
Okay. Let's see.
It's not nat 1 consequences.
That's the right die. So, Dirk, you and Ogun both take 9 rot damage and are poisoned for 1 round.
Okay, that goes through all of my harm. Plus 5 of my hit points.
Oh my god, Dirk, you're not in a good position. You are poisoned and bleeding.
Not doing great, but that's my job to get hit.
That is true.
I think part of me is just like, maybe we should probably run.
No, we stick it out.
Running is an option.
Are they looking at least kind of hurt?
Yes, they are. Who is within range of that? Wait, it would be from here. I'm gonna roll to see who it hits. Gyro, make me a rush check. Make a rush check if you so desire to.
I desire to?
Yeah. It is. You see it the fingerhead raise its hand up, and one of its fingers extends towards you, kind of shoots towards you, nail first.
Yeah, I do think I will. I will make that rush check. But it's. I have mobility. The rules in the book say it's 10 if I'm wearing light armor, but I don't know if that includes difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain does not affect how much you have to spend to dodge.
Got it. Okay, so I will. Move. I will take that. And here goes something. I hate you. But
whoa!
I saw it land on 17 and then flip over to 7 on my screen.
I am going to spend my 1 fate and auto succeed because I need an 8 and I rolled a 7.
You manage to weave out of the way as this finger shoots past your head and retracts into this thing's head. That is the enemy phase. Over to you guys.
Or resolve back.
Ow.
My mobility is back.
I can go.
Okay.
Oh, God,
Pocket
I'm
will
poisoned.
immediately break. Pocket will immediately break focus on invisibility.
Alrighty.
He is gonna look over towards Dirk in panic and go,
Oh no, Gyro, not again!
he's gonna whip out a maple leaf and he begins to surround it in blackish smog and embers of fires, and he goes,
Please, Rick!
he gently blows on it and has it gently rest on wherever he's bleeding or he's injured. Pocket is gonna cast Mend on Dirk.
Nice.
Yippee!
And I believe
So,
that means that Dirk can roll a hit die.
Yep.
Woohoo!
And I have a stupid question to ask after that. If he heals after that, can I break focus and do the same again to Ogun?
Yeah, so just doing the heal doesn't... You don't have to focus on that. That's just an effect you can do for a resolve.
Okay, got it. Alright. Nice.
Very good. I was worried it was going to be a 1.
Alright, so he'll spend the second point of resolve. He will cast Mending on Ogun so he can use a hit dice to heal himself.
Alright, that is a D4. Alright, that's a 2.
And he's gonna use one of his other features, Motes of Potential. Ogun, you swear you see the visage of what looks like a little screeching owl on your shoulder where you're injured, and when you blink it disappears. As you get 1 more point of healing.
Aha!
Nice.
I am now further away from death. I'm still
Alright.
poisoned, but I'm further away from death.
You all should be thankful that I decided to pick up a healing spell before we got into this.
You know what?
Yes.
I am
Thank you.
incredibly thankful.
All
I
right.
am incredibly
I-
thankful.
I'm gonna try throwing a firebolt with with my third point of resolve at the fingerhead.
Alrighty.
Damn it, I missed. I rolled a 4 under a 5. Actually, I can roll fate for that. Well, no, I'm gonna
Yes.
save it actually, just in
Save
case.
it. For what?
Yeah.
Well, Justin,
You never
realistically,
know.
you never know. That just in case
We're
may
gonna
come in-
die.
All right.
That just in case may come in handy.
He can only move 3 squares, so he'll move over here and cast invisibility on himself for his final point of resolve again.
There you go.
All right, that's Popkut's turn. Good luck, guys.
Alright, who's up?
I guess I'll go. Because I've got all my little, dancing to do. I've got this hindered attack, which I am taking against the Fanged Head, and that is a 12, but it's free. So, shotgun, 2d4, 4 damage, piercing. And then... I've done it again. Yeah, I'm going to credit the difficult terrain for the fact that I am more or less planting my feet on the ground and firing over and over and over again. So now I will shoot the fingerhead with my handgun. And that is an effectively free hit. Not a crit yet. Oh, actually, I landed the previous one. It is a crit, actually. So 1d4 plus 4. What just fucking happened?
Did the dice just fly off the tree? Oh, no, wait, it will go into the
But
corner.
it's a 4.
Okay.
It's a 4.
Well, max damage, so 8.
Very nice.
My tracker resets.
Officially, they are bloodied.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And with 2 more resolve, again saving my last 2 for safety reasons, I will fire my shotgun again at the fanged head, which hits for 7 points of damage.
Alrighty.
All of that was piercing, of course.
Noted. Also,
Do I
it's
have
not
any other
listed,
features?
but you can also scan for their resistances and immunities as well. That is also an option.
Oh, that would have been good to know.
You know what? I will spend 25 of my mobility again because I'm not really using it for anything else right now. To attempt to scan a resistance.
All right. Assess perception or vibe check.
We will do perception. 18 over an 8.
Hey.
Alrighty. Let me grab those for you. You get its protections and status immunities with that. There
Swear to God, if this thing has been resistant to fire this entire
So
time.
it
Very
resists
crazy.
rot, it is weak to holy, and it is immune to the diseased, grappled, poisoned, and prone conditions.
Well, good thing none of us tried to grab it.
All of which are things that Dirk excels at.
Yeah.
It's like, well, at least none of us tried to grab it, and then I was just like, oh wait, Dirk.
Oh shit.
Any of you a priest?
No.
I don't even believe in gods normally. This ain't even. I'm not to that degree.
Dirk praying the random god.
All right. Well, that's it for now. Yeah.
I'll go.
I was gonna go, but let you go. Go ahead.
Yes.
Dirk, start of your turn, you take 3 bleed damage.
Ow.
Oh. Also, I am still.
Help me. Help me.
You have the help action from Jet still, Dirk.
Yes.
Also worth noting that
You do
bleed
not
damage-
have half cover anymore.
That bleed damage is dealt directly to your hit points.
Yeah, I put it through.
Alrighty.
Wait, does harm reset every turn, or am I thinking of something else?
Goes down by 2.
Yes,
Goes
but
down
if
by
you
2.
became vulnerable, it does reset.
Oh, it
I don't
does.
think I became vulnerable, so
Yeah, if you became vulnerable on your turn, it resets to 0.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
Well, never mind.
Lovely. All right, I'm a lot more confident now. Let's. Which one do I shoot? Guys, which one do I kill?
Think of them,
Oh,
dude.
Good
Just
just
swing.
goes. Good just goes. Literally, it doesn't matter. Just go for one.
Okay, well that's what I get for trying to take input from my team. I wanted to be a team player for once, and I get yelled at.
It's connected to the same body. Just go.
I'm killing Fingerhead. All right, Dirk didn't figure that out. Dirk
God
is
damn
going
it.
to attack. Is going to attack. You know, either one of them works, but he's going for the Fingerhead.
Go for it.
He has advantage on his first one. Yippee. He got a 16, which works.
Cool.
And it'll be a D8 plus a D4. 7 damage.
7 damage.
He will attack again.
Yeah, you break a couple of its fingers. And you see them
Nice.
slowly kind of try to form into that kind of cloth shape they're in again. And it's looking rough.
with a single grip now. 7 damage again, keeping it consistent.
Alrighty.
And he will spend 1 action to set up his layer rune. Everything at a 20-foot radius is now, well, it's still difficult terrain, but there's a surprise tool in this rune that will be useful later. And last action, I guess he could try and swing a sword again, or well, it's not a sword. He could try and swing his hammer again. But the DR will be up now. 13 still works, I think. It adds 4, right?
Yes, it does.
Yes, that actually works. So it would be 12 would be my higher one.
Cool.
So I get to hit him again. Woohoo! Yippee! Oh, it's only 3 damage. But he takes 2 more damage because of my rune stance.
That is true. And the fingerhead is looking very weak.
So is Dirk, because he took a lot of extra damage from poison.
Yeah, he sure did. Is that Dirk's turn?
What is that? 8 more damage? Ooh.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, that is Dirk's turn.
Alrighty. Ogun.
Alright, just immediate craft check, because I'm firing on these things. God damn it. Spending a resolve, doing it again. God damn it.
The dice are mean.
Come on, work with me here. Nat 20!
Hell yeah.
Hey!
Oh, okay. You
Which
redeemed
one
yourself.
are you attacking?
Twin Fanged Head, and I guess I can just do a D12. That is a 6. That's 6 fire damage.
And since it was a crit, that's plus 12, so that's 18.
So that's 18 fire damage.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Plus 2 from my rune.
So 20 fire damage.
The fanged head, you see out of its various mouths, the tongues kind of loll out of it. It stops moving.
Woohoo!
There, and my last resolve, using it to fire on the fingerhead. Come on, dice, be merciful. Okay, yeah, that works.
Alright.
That hits it.
It's respectable.
Alrighty.
That's 11. Plus I'm assuming plus the rune, so that's 13.
How do you want to do this?
Like you just see,
Oh
like
my
again,
God.
What is that?
again,
Is that?
you
Woohoo!
just see, like, again, if Dirk's probably not paying attention, but like anyone who is like who looks at Ogun, just sees like his eyes just go completely white with the blue flame, like essentially like licking out of the side of his face. As like from one hand, like he just blasts the twin fang head, and then like as the fingerhead just like notices like that one goes limp, looks at Ogun, tries to fire his 2 fingers at it, and in almost like a freaking father-son Kamehameha moment, Ogun just fires the flame at it, burning away the rest of his face and just taking it out.
Very nice. You see the fanged head is going limp for a moment, and soon to follow after, you see the fingered head stop moving as well. Its fingers kind of giving a dry kind of crack of bone as they come to a stop, kind of curled into a tight fist. Its nails kind of driving into its flesh. It is dead. And that ends combat.
It's like Okun just like drops to his knees and just fully throws up because he's still poisoned. Just
Dirk, Dirk's mouth is dribbling blood, and he's bruised and bleeding all over, but he is excited. He's hyped.
It's like Pocket, deal with
I
Dirk's
approach.
poison. Like deal with Dirk's poison first. I'll be fine.
It's whatever, Pot.
Magic.
Heal him first.
Okay.
He's gonna try casting Mend on Ogun again.
Yeah. As you do, Ogun, you vomit, you feel a lot better. The poison leaves your body. But yeah, it's Podcut casts Mend on you, so you can roll a hit die if you'd like.
Yeah. That is a D4. Give me that sweet, sweet health. That is a 3. I think I am back up. I am indeed back up.
And
I
really
will
quickly,
use my med kit.
Dirk,
Oh, you go first. Yeah.
Your wound kind of spurts a bit more of its blood before it starts to kind of clot and the bleeding slows. So you take 3 more bleed, but you are no longer bleeding and you are no longer poisoned.
Oh, a good
Pocket's
time,
new
right,
magic
guys?
worked.
Okay, try to be still, guy. Big guy.
I'm fine.
You already know I'm not very good at this. I'm gonna take my time and make it a shift, if that's okay. How long is a shift? 10? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a d20 plus 5. Very good. So you get 1d6 hit points, which I can roll or you can roll.
You roll it. Dirk will judge you. Oh my god.
Oh my
god.
Cinema.
Really out of practice with this stuff.
Ow.
At least
You're
it's
supposed
not
to be healing
nothing.
me.
I'm trying my best, dude.
Can you try better?
I guess.
Well, it's not exactly your best then, is it?
Stop complaining.
Grump. Grump.
As
Harumph.
you guys are catching your breath, the fog at the edge of this clearing begins to kind of move again. And Potkut, you and Gyro are the first to notice. And then Ogun, you and Dirk notice it as well. And the fog goes from being its normal kind of gray color to that of a inky black color. And it begins to kind of swirl inward. And before you know it, the space around you is completely pitch black. You can still see each other though. But the space around you is a black void. You can still feel the ground beneath you, but you can't see it. And
You guys from Broodwater, is this normal?
Oh, what the fuck now?
Ogun, Dirk, your home is very scary. Pocket's having hard time being brave.
Dirk jumps into Gyro's arms, bridal style, knocking him over.
Ogun literally just gets up and like lifts his lantern to see if he can cut through the darkness at all.
you lift your lantern, and the light on it, the flame kind of is extinguished by this kind of inky black smoke that's flitting around you. And
Well, that's not good.
as this happens, you all feel a presence. It is large, whatever it is. And you start to see it become visible in front of you.
I
Is it the skunk ape?
preemptively point my gun towards it. Not really sure what it is yet.
Fair enough.
Actually,
I also
both guns, of course.
I also point my gun at it because since my freaking lantern doesn't isn't useful here.
Manifesting in front of you, you see a large bestial creature. It seems to have 6 legs. Through the dark, you can see several series of red eyes. Swaddling its body are these thick wood roots where exposed scarlet fur pokes out.
Dirk.
Those of you here can make me a lore check, if you may.
All right.
I'm pretty good at those.
Nat 20!
Hey,
14.
16. And not 16, 13. 13 out of 16.
Lore?
Yeah, lore.
11 out of 14. I failed.
Pop could get a
Dirk
nat
is
20.
jumping in front of everybody, by the way.
Yep.
So it was Dirk and Potka that succeeded.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Potka perhaps told to you by Nalka or pointed out to you at some point. And Dirk, maybe you were told about it at some point in Broodwater, what exactly this is. This is not a normal phenomenon of the bog. This is a strange happening, for sure. But standing before you all is an aspect of Svardir, the fate of life and death.
I like the life part of that. I don't like the death part of it.
Okay.
I've been watching over you.
Hopefully in a friendly capacity.
Your fate walks a very arduous path. The creature you found not moments ago could be your very fate, should you stay your path. It is a dangerous one, I'm sure you're aware.
We can handle ourselves.
Potcut is gonna look at his claws and arms and start trembling.
Potka doesn't want to become a monster.
Don't listen to him. You'll be fine.
Will you?
Yes.
Why do you tread such a treacherous path? I am curious. Why you?
We all
looks
got
at
our
of you
reasons.
expectantly.
But we all got our reasons. So I'm pretty sure we don't really want to share them with mysterious voice in the dock.
Potcut will, to the party shock, try to take forward and be brave and look out into the darkness where the voice is and say,
Potka needs to rescue their best friend.
Is your friend's life worth your own?
Yes, yes, yes. Potka needs to help Nalka, because if Nalka gets hungry and gets red feathers, bad
Why do we have to answer that?
I simply inquire.
If we answer, will you leave?
If that is what you wish.
Dirk nervously scratches the back of his head and then taps Gyro on the shoulder and is like, all right, Gyro, your turn.
I will take a few steps forward towards the aspect.
You do so.
When the blooming began back in Rycote, the people didn't know what to do. And over nights, weeks, many of them became just like the creatures we saw today. And so, if I can prevent that even one more time, there's a moment of hesitation and I kind of like, without thinking about it, sort of look down at my own hands.
Dirk pulls you into a little side hug. Gives you a tap on the shoulder. Or pat on the shoulder.
Very knowable of you. And you believe that walking the path you walk now, you could be successful in saving the people of your home.
I don't know. But I have to try something.
What of the other two of you?
Lagoon looks at Dirk.
Dirk looks down at Ogun.
My reasons are my own, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Very well. And you?
If we don't got the answer, I have to. For my son.
Very heartfelt.
No, it isn't. Shut up. You got what you want. Just go away now.
I am not here to antagonize you or to get in your way. I simply see a group wanting to right something that is wrong. Something that strains the balance between that which lives and that which dies. That is what has drawn my attention. And to such an end, I offer an investiture. Take my claw
Fardir removes one of his claws, pulling it off. You see this black ichor drip from his pawed hand as he sets it down in front of you.
I kind of glance at everyone else.
Dirk will start inching towards it and grab it if no one else does.
Just Ogun just fully walks towards it.
Pocket stays by Gyro's side as he's too terrified.
Is Ogun picking it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. You pick up this kind of shadowy black claw. It feels glassy in your hand.
Does it look like a glove or just a regular black hand?
It's just a claw.
Like a nail, basically?
Yeah, essentially.
Should you fall, have one of your companions drive it into your body. You'll be replenished, and its power diminished.
Oh, okay, thank you.
If it does not ail you, I will continue to keep watch of you. Your road is a dangerous one. While I may not be able to intervene directly, perhaps I can be a future assistance.
I don't say anything, but I, once again, kind of subconsciously look down towards my hands, my feet.
Have you anything to ask of me before I bid you farewell?
Do you, happen to know where you can get some wish stones?
On your continent, I do not. Here, where I reside, the king of the central city has several.
Oh. One more question. If you're the fate of life or death, could you tell me if certain people are alive or dead?
I could. But what do you inquire about? Whom?
Gladius and Stika Hellhold. Which are dead and which are alive.
Both alive.
First part stinks.
Any other questions?
My ear flicks, and I look at Potcut.
Potcut will look up at you in fear and terror.
One last question, I think.
Svardir will nod and look toward you.
As far as I'm aware, there are only 10 fates, correct? So then, what do you know of an 11th?
I am privy only to the other 9 of my kind. And
I see.
11th is something I've heard no tell of. That being said, perhaps I'll be on the watch. And should I espy any knowledge, I will make you privy to it as well.
I will nod at this and give Potcut a little head rub with one of my hands.
He doesn't respond. His attention is fully on this fate of life and death and its aspect.
If you have no further questions for me, I will be off. I wish you good tidings.
And you see the space around you kind of swirl. And as it does so, you can start to see at the edges of your vision the bog around you coming into visibility as this black inky smoke begins to shroud around him, and he disappears with it, leaving no trace behind.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Potcut is gonna try to, with his teeny tiny arms, hug everyone and just begin to let out a childish wail.
All right, Potcut. It's all right. Everyone's okay.
Dirk is not okay.
What could do if Potcut becomes monster?
You won't.
Potcut doesn't know. Dirk,
But I do.
Dirk is silent for the first time.
Dirk,
Staring off at the distance.
Dirk, please don't be angry at Potcut. Potcut is sorry.
He's not angry, Potcut. I can tell. I look at Dirk with a genuinely sympathetic expression.
He's not looking back at you.
Let's... I will pull Potcut close to hug him. And kind of, as I do this, I will look at Ogun and after assessing sort of everyone's mood, perhaps we should take a breather. Still quite a ways to Broodwater, and we've been through a lot. So.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't recommend making camp, but given the circumstances of what just happened, I think stopping for a moment is probably for the best.
We can take like an hour. It's worse when it's nighttime, right? Like most places?
Yeah.
So we'll catch a breath for a little bit, and then when it's closer to the evening, we'll try to find a safe place.
All right. You guys settle down, catch your breath, take a breather. Is anyone up to anything during this hour?
Ogun is inspecting the claw that was given to us.
Looking at it, it looks just as it had in that space. It is pitch black, glassy to the touch, very smooth, tipped at the end. Considering Svartier's size, the claw itself is pretty big. I would say it's comparable to like a baguette loaf.
Okay, so that's pretty big. Does it look like it's made of, does it look like it's pretty much just like hard stone, or like hard stone, like does it look like it's pretty much made of obsidian, or is it just like more, or does it look more organic looking?
It looks more organic. It's just very smooth and sleek.
Well, ordinarily I would say I ordinarily don't trust the words of others when it comes to magical items like this, but I'd say I'd be lying. And I just basically find like something to wrap it up with and just stow it in one of my bags.
Yeah, you're able to like wrap it in some cloth and put it in one of your bags.
I comfort Potcut as long as he needs me to.
Potcut will pull out his journal and frantically begin to try with a heated tip of an owl feather to try and draw pictures to give himself comfort.
I kind of like look over your shoulder a little bit. If Potcut lets me, that is.
I think he is too distracted to realize that you're looking over his shoulder.
I'm sitting right next to him, so. Or I imagine we're sitting right next to each other.
Is it okay if I send a picture or something?
Yeah, go for it.
I will put it in general.
And I'll open it for chat.
I apologize that it is not a digital drawing.
No. There's no worries there. Also, I love it.
That
Oh my god.
That's so cute.
that is
Very
what
funny looking.
that is what Gyro sees.
I love it.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Round creature.
Is that supposed to be you and your friend, Nalka?
He slams the book shut and gets worried, but then he goes,
Yes.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Naka is Big Owl.
Please don't be angry at Podcut.
Mudcut, why would I ever be angry at you?
he collapses in on himself and hides more in his cloak, and he says,
Many people, no matter where Podcut was, in Snowlands, and Sandlands, and Rykot, and Green Trees, no matter what, whenever Podcut talked about Nalka and said about Nalka, people said Podcut had to get away from Nalka.
What is Nalka exactly?
he's gonna look worriedly towards Ogun and Dirk.
Ogun's just whittling on a branch.
I'm gonna
Dirk.
roll something for myself.
Dirk has been in a catatonic state. He is in the fetal position, not moving
Right.
or responding.
Yeah, like Ogun, if you can just see him, he's just fully like carving off out of a branch, just a little facsimile of the logo of the Cheshire Magic Shop.
Nice.
Potcut will make eye contact with you, Gyro, and you see the little owl horns on his cloak will begin to wiggle, and you suddenly hear a voice speak to you in your mind as you hear what sounds like the faintest whisper that could be Potcut, but also the mixture of the wind and the leaves and other voices you hear.
My mouth, kind of on its own, my jaw goes slightly slack as I hear that.
If he sees you slack your jaw, he will immediately get up and grab his book and take steps back away from you in panic and say,
See, Podcut knew you would do that. No.
It's a very slight motion. I would like to say it's subtle, but I'll roll for it if I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say you roll sneak, Podcut roll vibe.
Ooh.
Well, I
I
passed
rolled a
my
12.
sneak check. 19.
I did not pass mine.
So yeah, Podcut, you don't actually quite notice this change in demeanor.
Okay. Then Potcut will look worryingly at Gyro, at his expression revealing what Nalka is, and just quietly say,
Gyro?
his owl ears will wiggle again as he begins to communicate to you telepathically as he whispers.
Everyone says Noka is evil, but Podcut has been with Noka for a long time. Noka is not evil. Noka is good. Noka helped Podcut and gave Podcut fire. Podcut and Noka together for a long time. People scared of Noka because Noka is big and needs magic. Noka is hungry. Noka is always hungry. No one understands but Podcut.
I try to suppress the internal sensation of discomfort. Again, trying to not let it register too strongly on my face. Can I roll either mysticism or lore to try to possibly understand what the hell Podcut is actually talking about?
Sure.
Is there any in particular? Okay. Let's go with mysticism. That's an 18 out of 14.
You have definitely heard tell of demons before. You've heard that they originate from the lowest plane. And often they're very calculated creatures, not openly savage necessarily, but they've been known to make deals with mortals, have dealings with souls, and those who are sentenced to their plane after death. Generally very hard to read creatures they are. Typically they're very self-serving, but there are different types of demons as well. But broadly, that is what you would know. This, putting into context what you've discovered from Podcut, you're not entirely sure what it is, but definitely its own thing, separate perhaps from the types of demons you've learned about. Seems to be something very closely related, but not quite your average, say, pit fiend or imp.
Right. Closer to a deity, perhaps.
A bit different. You're not sure about how much influence this particular one holds, but based on the drawing you've seen and everything Podcut has alluded to, it is at least a larger demon.
I assume that Podcut's telepathy is two-way.
So part of the feature is that he can choose whether or not that someone can speak back to him, but he will allow you to speak back telepathically if you want.
You place a lot of trust in something many mortals fear.
Because
And I'm not sure what I think yet. But I don't hate you, and I am not angry at you. I just will have to make up my mind later. But for now, I will help you.
huh?
I won't do anything that... I pull my journal out of my bag. And I kind of, as I do, I look up at at Ogun and Dirk, just trying to once again get a sense of what they're doing, what they're up to.
Still whittling.
Dirk is still not moved or anything.
I will flip the page open.
I was gonna say, for Ogun in particular, like if you're paying much attention, like you'll notice that like he's whittling, but like uncharacteristically, he's more in his own world than he has been since meeting you guys. Because usually like Ogun always has his head on a swivel and always actively paying attention to everything, but like right now he is just like locked into what he's doing.
I will open my journal to the page where I copied the magic circle, the ritual circle. And I will I will scoot a little bit closer to Potcut and sort of angle it so only he and I can see the pages.
Can Potcut make a ledger main check?
What is Potcut trying to do?
He wants to rip that page from the journal.
I'll have to be quick about it.
Yeah, I would say it'd be I'd say it'd be maybe contested. I'd say it'd be contested. Leisure domain.
Okay. All right. I rolled a 1.
So, yeah. Gyro, you see the look in Podkut's eyes, and as you suspect, Podkut goes to tear out the page, and you're able to move the journal out of the way.
Potcut starts breathing, like visibly his chest like expanding and decreasing from panting.
I will close the journal and set it back into my bag.
He will break telepathy and try to speak softly and say,
No. Rip out that page. Burn it. Only Potcut can know Noka's symbol, not you.
I sigh. And I whisper, What difference does it make?
Popcut will raise his voice a little bit, getting emotional, and say,
Everything! Noka gave Popcut that symbol. Noka trusted Popcut with his symbol. If you have it, and if Popcut has it, that means you have it, and then you can use Noka. And if you can use Noka, and you have the symbol, that means someone else can find it. And then other people will be able to get Noka.
I see. I will reproduce the journal. And I will open it up, and I will tear out the page. And I will look at it. And then slowly hand it to Potcut.
Potcut will snatch it from your paws and immediately use flames to cast it into Asunder.
Okay, good.
I will close my bag.
Potcut will speak up to Gyro and say,
Potcut is sorry, but Potcut has to keep it a secret, and Noka a secret. People are scared of Noka, but Noka isn't bad. Potcut swears. Noka could have mashed up and stepped on or killed Potcut when Noka first saw Potcut, but didn't. And Noka needs magic, and sometimes people have magic. But Noka doesn't hurt anyone or try to kill anyone. Except for Red Feathers and the White Robe Men.
I blink slowly. And I slowly wrap an arm around Potcut and bring him in for like a side hug. And as I do, I look up at the sky and I exhale. Just a long Potcut, it is very obvious to you that I have very complicated feelings. But I meant what I said. I have not decided how I feel about it.
Childishly, he buries his face into your side in the side hug and holds you tightly, gripping your clothes and your even like through the fur. And he will try to muffledly like speak into your clothes and say, trying to persuade you almost, and try to like beg like a child about to have their toy taken away, saying,
Potcut swears. Potcut is sorry. Potcut swears. Gyro, you have to trust Potcut. Potcut knows. No one else knows. Potcut needs to get to Noka and find where Noka is. And if Potcut is too late, Noka will get red feathers again and go hungrier. Or Potcut will be a monster, and Noka will have to kill Potcut.
I changed the way I'm holding Podcut. I am now twisting my body and holding you by the shoulders. And I'm like really close to you. And I'm like, you're not gonna turn into a monster. I won't let that happen.
Podcut will sniff under his scarf.
And as for whether or not I trust you, I trust that you mean well. But my feelings regarding your friend will have to wait.
Okay.
He starts rubbing his left eye, the one that was itching earlier, with his sleeve, and he goes,
Okay. Podcut understands.
he will offer his left pinky and his claw to Gyro and murmur,
Claws promise.
and when you look at him, unbeknownst to him, he casts Magisense, and you see that his left eye, the sclera has turned into this beautiful saturated blue, and his iris and pupil are like a pearly white, as he asks you very sincerely,
Claws promise.
Unbeknownst to him, as in like he doesn't know he's
he doesn't
casting
even
it.
know he is casting a spell right now. He doesn't even know that his eye has changed.
You feel the wind pick up. Just a gust. And I extend my own hand and a pinky. Claws promise.
Podcut will shake on it, close his eyes, let out a few tears, and his left eye turns back to normal.
As the two of you forge this promise, I think that's where we're gonna call tonight's session.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right. Well,
What have I gotten myself into?
Are you ready?
Oh boy. You remember
we
the
didn't
other
even
day?
we didn't even get the brood water yet.
No.
God damn.
Remember the other day? I was like, you guys might meet someone soon.
That too.
It was so long ago.
You met him.
Oh
Not
my.
the fate of life and death, eating popcorn and watching us like we're a Netflix show. This is crazy.
It was so nosy.
I mean, what else are they supposed to do? You know?
I'd do the same, honestly. You got so many channels to turn to.
Right.
Very true.
Like Lizardfolk Lounge.
Very true.
It's not
Yep.
gossip.
But looking at our schedule, next session looks like it would fall. So we got
Right on Christmas.
So we got Christmas and
Oh,
New Year's
God.
Eve. We got Christmas and New Year's Day coming up. So next session, unfortunately, is going to be on the 8th of January.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Brutal.
that's just how it's gonna have to shake out.
Holidays.
I mean, I can probably personally make a Christmas session, but I kind of doubt.
As could I, but I wouldn't want to take that holiday away from anybody that
I
wishes to celebrate it.
cannot.
Yeah.
I could do a New
Yeah.
Year, but I cannot do a Christmas.
Oh, I could do a Christmas.
Rip.
No. No.
But yeah, so enjoy your holidays regardless. And we'll be back on the
Yes,
8th.
please.
I have a lot planned in Broodwater already because I thought that you'd be reaching Broodwater today. But that means I have less to plan next time.
Hmm.
Yay!
Woohoo. Yippee.
And Viraxis will be happening this Saturday as well on the 13th. So look forward to that as well, chat. But that's all for us. Enjoy your holidays. I wish you all luck navigating it. Happy holidays. I'll see those of you who come back and see us on Saturday.
And if
Forward to it, everyone.
if you're worried about missing anything, go to the YouTube channel linked below, where all the
Indeed.
VODs are uploaded.
Yes, this VOD will likely be going up maybe as early as tomorrow, if not the next day. So, but yeah, thanks for joining us, chat. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Take care, everyone. Good night.
Night, everyone.